Marc Raimondi, author of the new book, Say Hello to the Bad Guys, How Professional Wrestling's New World Order Changed America.
A lot of people, again, we'll talk about like current wrestling. AEW, just an example, where you had like, we had that period where there was backstage issues constantly. This stuff happened way more. Like, and you have details
Way
of
more.
these way more in WCW. When WCW was at its most popular, these guys were not getting along. They were not business at all times. They were all for themselves, which is very different from a lot of the talent now. I mean, because the talent, it's a lot more of a team atmosphere now.
Not only that, but these guys were all drinking a lot, taking a lot of drugs,
Absolutely.
steroids, painkillers, somas. I mean, they were high, and they were, on the road for 300 days a year. So like the mental and emotional and physical toll that was being put on their bodies was just like nothing like it is now in wrestling.
I just want to get my money now, and that was the goal. Get my money now. And I mean, in a sense, look at the end result for the business. It was a disaster, because the loss of WCW to me was the, probably the worst thing that ever happened in wrestling.
Say what you will about Eric Bischoff, and I know that you Dave and don't really get along with Eric all that well these days. I know things were different back in the day, but I feel like at the end he was kind of, is that Andrew Jackass calling? I don't know. Can't tell if, I pay attention. I think the balancing act that he was able to pull off for 2 years, really, because things got like very political in the NWO pretty early on. Like before the end of '96, Hogan and Nash were kind of not big fans of each other, and Bischoff was able to kind of walk that tightrope a little bit and maintain some semblance of business where things were still doing well.